Picture a morning in April 2025 where you open your eyes not to an alarm tone, but to a whisper-soft vibration on the nightstand speaker. As ambient sunrise LEDs fade in precisely 2% per second, your espresso machine is already dialing in a Honduran light roast because your watch has blood oxygen dip predicted you need extra caffeine. And before you even yawn, you mumble Nova Home morning routine into the pillow, triggering a domino of orchestrated miracles. Blinds rise 18% to avoid retinal shock. Bedroom lights warm from sunset amber to clear to 700K. Thermostat shifts from Echo Sleep 67 degrees Fahrenheit to Comfort 72. Your calendar appears on the bathroom mirror. The shower preheats to your ideal 103F. Spotify fades in with a curated lo-fi playlist at 43% volume, and a push notification confirms your overnight crypto price alert threshold was met. No taps, no apps, just voice. This is not sci-fi vaporware. It's the daily reality promised by the newest generation of voice-driven smart home tech. And today, I will show you how to build it step by step using affordable off-the-shelf devices. And free software so powerful that within 10 minutes, you'll have the blueprint to control lights, locks, climate, entertainment, cooking, cleaning, even pet care with nothing but spoken commands, all while protecting privacy and slashing latency. Our journey follows 6 beats. A magnetic hook, a start problem, relentless exploration, a jaw-dropping climax, a clear conclusion, and a challenge you can start tonight. First, the hook. I set myself a brutal 7-day challenge, live entirely by voice, no phone taps, no wall panels, and measure with a stopwatch whether spoken commands truly beat manual control for speed, ease, and stress. The rules, every routine, from making coffee to arming security, must be triggered by natural language. Every device must work offline when the internet fails, and every action chain must finish in under 2 seconds. Success would prove 2025 is the year smart homes finally fulfill their Jetsons promise. Failure would expose the hype. Next, the problem. Despite a decade of Alexa, Google, and Siri hype, most households still juggle half-baked voice skills, broken automations, and for different hubs. You ask to dim the lights, and something in the cloud times out. You say goodnight, and the bedroom lamp obeys. But the hallway stays blazing. Privacy advocates warn that big tech clouds siphon every utterance. Yet DIY privacy setups feel like Linux homework. Bottom line, voice control feels stuck in demo mode, flashy showrooms. Disappointing living rooms because compatibility wars, battery-hungry wake words, and vendor locking kill the magic. That brings us to exploration. 2025 finally brings 3 breakthroughs. One Matterspec 1.3 unites Apple, Google, Amazon, Samsung, IKEA, and more under one local, encrypted, multicast language, meaning devices can talk directly, no vendor clouds. 2 cheap-edge TPU chips let large language models run locally. So, voice processing happens in your living room in under 250 milliseconds with 0 data leaving. 3 multimodal AI orchestration means one command can trigger dozens of devices intelligently. To test this, I built an assistant diagnostic stack anchored by $129 M2 Mini running Home Assistant 2025. For with the new Voice Plus module that hosts a distilled Llama 3 model, I deployed 6 open voice geos. Speakers Raspberry Pi based across rooms for far-field make pickup and hot word Nova Home. Then I replaced my mishmash of Wi-Fi bulbs and Zigbee sensors with a clean matter mesh. Nanoleaf skylight to panels, accurate U200 retrofit lock, Ecobee Neotherm Smart Thermostat, SwitchBot Blind Ultra, TP-Link Topo P130 energy plugs, Philips Hue Gradient Pro strips, and an IKEA Diri Jera Motion sensor set. All devices pop into Home Assistant instantly, no third-party account needed. Privacy check. Day 1 at 5 a.m. I whisper Nova Home, soft wake. In less time than it takes to unlock my phone, Nova Home parses the intent. Sets bedroom lights to 10% warm white. Raises blinds 5%. Sends a preheat signal to the Ratio Espresso robot. And dims hallway lights. So I don't wake the toddler. Stopwatch 7.2 seconds. From whisper to latte 65 seconds faster than last week's manual routine. Day 2, I test the kitchen. Nova Home. Chef prep. Under cabinet lights shift to crisp for K for perfect chopping contrast to Bosch series. 9 oven preheats to 420F. For meal prep chicken mode smart faucet pours exactly 1 liter of 100F water for pasta, and a holographic recipe board on the LG transparent fridge shows macros. All triggered by 9 words. By midweek, I wanted numbers, not vibes, so I sent Nova Home to 113 unique voice commands and logged every completion time in a spreadsheet. The slowest action chain, a multi-room lighting scene, plus thermostat plus coffee grinder clock 1.9 for seconds. Average was 1.28 seconds. 97% finished under 2 seconds. That's important, because past research says any delay over 2 seconds feels like failure to the human brain. Offline edge processing and Matter multicast are the difference. For comparison, I re-enabled my old Cloud Alexa skill. Alexa, turn on studio lights. Total time 4.7 seconds, plus a cloud round trip leak on my voice print. Verdict, local wins. On day 3, I attacked security. I needed a door lock routine that works if Comcast drops. So I installed the Acura U200 Matter retrofit, set Home Assistant to run a pinout flow, then tried Nova Home, locked down. Instantly, deadbolt whirs, ring floodlights snap on, interior hallway lights jump to 80%, and a push alert hits my Apple Watch and Pixel. Moments later, I kill Wi-Fi and try again. The routine still fires because everything is local. That is the first time a smart lock scene didn't fail an internet kill switch test in my house. Then came voice multimodal fusion with Home Assistant's new contextual follow-up feature. I could chain commands in conversation. Nova Home, I'm recording. It sets nano leaf to daylight white at 80%. Tells Ecobee to hold 70 degrees. Mutes the smart doorbell. Pauses the robot vacuum. And activates OBS recording hotkey over WebSocket. If I follow immediately, would lower the hue 10%. Nova Home knows I'm still talking about studio lights and adjust color temperature, not vacuum speed. That's LLM conversational memory running at the edge. The cloud assistants still can't do that without race-stating device names. By day 4, my wife insisted Siri stay top dog in the kitchen, so I bridged Apple Home's goodnight scene via Matter. She whispers, "Hey Siri, good night," and HomeKit triggers the same Nova Home automation. Lock doors, turn off downstairs lights, arm perimeter cameras, lower thermostat, start dishwasher. The kids yell, "Okay Google, movie time," and the Pixel tablet hands the command through Matter to Nova Home, dimming lights, rolling blinds, powering TV, switching receiver to Earth. Alexa would work too. Finally, voice interoperability is real. Energy savings materialized on day 5. Nova Home SA, I learned my occupancy patterns. If no motion in the office for 15 minutes. And the accuracy of sensor under 600 ppm, it turns HVAC off. Powers down to monitors, and disables the PC's RGB fans. It also uses the local OpenEye Whisper model to gauge stress in my voice. When stress index greater than 0.7 after 6 p.m., it suggests a guided breath routine and cues hue ambience to a calming cyan. I accepted 2 of 3 prompts, resulting in a 6% nighttime HRV boost. According to my Apple Watch, Friday delivered the climax at 1:48 a.m. The National Weather Service pushed the tornado warning. Comcast Nova Home running offline received a packet over an OAA radio via NRT LSDR stick. Parse the cap alert text through the local Llama Mini model, recognized tornado, and, without cloud, executed my pre-written emergency scene. Hallway nanoleaf strips flipped red, switchboard blinds, open to find interior shelter, all doors unlocked, generator pre-warmed, and bedroom speakers announced, seek basement shelter immediately, no human intervention. That's voice plus autonomous safety. By Saturday, my logs showed 308 voice commands, 14 automation scripts. For 24.6 hours saved versus phone apps. 8% less energy at peak. 0 privacy leaks. Success. Sunday became my analytics day and the day to hammer the lesson home. Spoken workflows weren't just faster, they were mentally lighter. My toggle time audit revealed I spent 41% less cognitive effort on routine chores. Decision fatigue evaporated because Nova Home handled micro choices. Ideal kettle temperature for green tea blinds angle versus sun angle even with Spotify station. Best match my current heart rate zone. I interviewed 3 neighbors who tested the same setup for 48 hours. All reported higher satisfaction, fewer phone distractions. New feeling ambient assurance the house simply did the right thing without invasive screens. Yet I found limits. Accent variants still trip recognition at high music volumes. Multi-language households confuse intent classification. And some Matter devices, looking at you, first-gen bulbs, lagged on firmware updates. Still, by week's end, I'd proven a home can be voice native offline, secure, lightning fast. So, what does this mean for you? The conclusion crystallizes into a 4-step blueprint anyone can copy tonight. Step 1. Swap legacy Wi-Fi gizmos for Matter-certified devices only, starting with lights and a smart lock. Step 2. Spin up a free Home Assistant Voice Plus hub on a Raspberry Pi or M-Series Mini, so all parsing, automations, and LLM reasoning stay local. Step 3. Scatter at least 2 OpenVoice satellites or Apple HomePods. Nest Audio support. Room-accurate far-field pickup. Step 4. Design stacked scenes, one phrase. Many actions and teach family short. Memorable triggers like Nova Home Chill, study time, or emergency, so friction drops to 0. Do that and your home transforms from Gadget Zoo into proactive co-pilot. Now here is your call to action. Choose one room, maybe the living room, convert just to devices. 2 Matter. Set up a local voice satellite, speaker first compound command, and time it with a stopwatch. Post your latency number in the comments so our TechWave 65 crew can build an open leaderboard of the fastest smart home scenes on the internet. Plus share any hiccups so we can crowd solve. The smarter we collaborate, the faster the friction melts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tech challenges, future experiments, and real talk from TechWave 65.